Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Transfermarkt TV. My name is Kasper Popp and we're going to bring you the latest news and rumors from the top leagues around the world. And in the news section today we have Thomas Tuchel, Frank Lampard being sacked as Chelsea head coach. But first of all, we're going to be starting with the focus section and Robert Lewandowski, who scored his 500th goal at the match against Schalke at the weekend. And he's now one of 4 living active players with Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi and Zlatan Ibrahimovic to achieve this. And another Bayern Munich player is Manuel Neuer, who surpassed Oliver Kahn with his record of 196 clean sheets in the Bundesliga. He has now one more clean sheet on his record, and I bet there are more likely to come. And Suarez scored the second of Atletico Madrid's 3 goals against Valencia, leading the way in a 3-1 win. The Uruguayan has now found the back of the net 12 times in 15 games, best start in La Liga since 2010, where Ronaldo scored 13 goals in 15 games for Real Madrid. So it seems to be a lot of stuff going on at Arsenal London at the moment. So there are 2 players who are leaving the club and 2 players who are coming. Martin Odegaard is set to head out of loan for the 4th time since his move to Real in the winter of 2015. Arsenal have won the race for the 22-year-old playmaker. The Gunners are understood to pay the salary of Odegaard, who had a convincing loan spell at Real Sociedad last season, being directly involved in 16 goals. The Norwegian will be the 2nd player on loan from Real, along with Denny Ceballos. And Matt Ryan is coming back to his boyhood club. The Brighton goalkeeper has joined Arsenal on loan until the end of the season. The 28-year-old has been out of favour on the south coast and will now provide backup to Bernd Leno. The agreement does not include an option to buy, and Ryan will go straight into the squad for Arsenal's FA Cup 4th round clash with Southampton on Saturday. So last week it was just a rumour, but now it's definitely clear Özil will join Fenerbahce. They have asked their supporters to help pay for Mesut Özil's wages by donating money to the club. The World Cup winning playmaker has joined the Turkish club after agreeing to terminate his contract with Arsenal. He was earning around 80 million a year in wages from Arsenal and will be taking a pay cut to join Fenerbahce. They created an SMS campaign. Text message in the Mesut campaign will cost just under £2 and will be sent to the number 197, which was the year Fenerbahce was founded. And the other one, Greek football club OLYMPIACOS signed experienced defender SOKRATIS Papadopoulos on a free transfer on Monday. Last week, he left English Premier League side Arsenal to be a free agent. Papadopoulos had also played for Italian club AC Milan and Germany's Borussia Dortmund. Papadopoulos had 90 caps for Greece, playing for his country in the 2010 and 2014 FIFA World Cup tournaments. Yet another player out on loan is Jordan Morris. Major League Soccer side Seattle Sounders will be without club legend to start the 2021 season. On Friday, the Sounders announced that they have loaned the 26-year-old forward to Championship side Swansea City. Morris will spend the rest of the Championship season in England. His loan will expire at the end of May, and Swansea will have an option to make the deal permanent. And meanwhile, in the Bundesliga, the FC KÖLN have found a new striker at Club Brugge. Unhappy at the club, EMMANUEL leaves the Europa Pro League side and will play in the Bundesliga on loan until the end of the season. The Billy Goats confirmed the deal on Monday. There is no buy-on option in the contract. He's the 3rd most valuable Bundesliga signing in this transfer window so far. So, Chelsea London have sacked Frank Lampard just 24 hours after beating Luton Town in the FA Cup 4th round. So, the club legend was winning 13 trophies in a 13-year stint in West London. He took charge in 2019 following a year in the Championship with Derby County. He steered the West London club to a top 4 finish in his maiden season in the top flight, but the mood has soured at Stamford Bridge. This term, the Blues lagging behind their rivals despite the summer spent exceeding the £200 million mark. So there's Thomas Tuchel coming. He's flying to London today and will be able to avoid quarantine, so he can take Chelsea training this afternoon in the 10 matches thanks to special exemption in COVID rules governing elite sport. Tuchel is not currently in an elite sporting bubble and would normally be expected to face at least 5 days in self-isolation. In Mesut Özil and SOKRATIS, two Arsenal players recently terminated their contracts 6 months before they would have expired, and Football London now brings a third one into play in the form of Shkodran Mustafi. For the 28-year-old, however, this currently is not an option. However, one decision has already been made by the centre-back. After 5 years, Mustafi's time at Arsenal will come to an end at the latest when his contract expires. Crystal Palace have extended defender Nathaniel Clyne's contract until the end of the season. Clyne, 29, capped 14 times by England, returned to Selhurst Park in October after leaving Liverpool, signing a short-term deal that was set to expire at the end of this month. Palace boss Roy Hodgson confirmed the fullback could stay at the club beyond the latest deal. And the rumours were staying in London, and the Hammers, they are seeking a new striker, and they could be possible to find it in HWANG HEE-CHAN. Haaland has called him a brilliant striker, so West Ham are on the hunt for a new forward, and HWANG HEE-CHAN is now right top of their list, reports Germany suggest. HEE-CHAN seriously impressed during his spell with Red Bull Salzburg, but a move to RB Leipzig hasn't worked out for him. HEE-CHAN has drawn comparisons with Roberto Firmino due to his hard-working style, and that could make him a good fit for David Moyes' side, as the squad has always wanted a striker who can harry defenders and run into the channels. So it sounds like he could be a perfect replacement. West Brom have just about a week left to bolster up the squad. They are in talks with Crystal Palace over a deal for striker Christian Benteke, according to reports. Sky Sports are claiming the clubs have had discussions regarding a short-term agreement for the former Aston Villa target. So, however, they also say there's a significant gap between the Baggies and the Eagles on how to share the 30-year-old salary. So ALLARDYCE also confirmed Leicester winger Ahmed Musa is set to link up with the club for a trial. And Aston Villa as well are one of the 3 clubs linked with forward Alex Teixeira by reports in the Spanish press. So football website Fichaes reckons Villa, Benfica and Shakhtar Donetsk as are all interested in the Brazilian attacker. The 31-year-old left Jiangsu Suning at the end of December, having scored 10 goals in 20 appearances for the Chinese outfit, immediately sparking intense speculation about his future. And now this report in Spain records Villa offer him a 2-year deal with the possibility of extending it. Benfica also credited with an interest, as are his former club Shakhtar, who sold him to Suning in trade for 30 million euros in 2016. So, and in the Bundesliga, Borussia Mönchengladbach's Florian is available for 40 million euros thanks to an exit clause. Sky and Sportbild recently reported it is understood that the 23-year-old would like to leave the folds in the summer, despite his contract still running until 2024. Until now, Bayern Munich were considered favourites to sign the German international. Apparently, Neuhaus also has further options now. Borussia Dortmund as well as several Premier League clubs, including Tottenham. And with a market value of 2 million euros, Shinji Kagawa is one of the 20 most valuable players without a club. The former Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund player's contract with Spanish second division club Real Zaragoza was terminated at the beginning of October. Since then, he has been waiting for his next step. Now, the 31-year-old attacking midfielder is on the verge to move to Prague in Greece. The Japanese is expected in Thessaloniki on Tuesday and supposed to sign a contract for a year and a half following the medical. And last but not least, of course, we are bringing you the statistic of the day. And it's the clubs with the highest turnover in the campaign 19 to 20. So, and on the 5th spot, we are starting with FC Liverpool, who had a turnover of 558.1 million euros. On the 4th spot, Manchester United with a nearly same turnover of 580.4 million euros. And on the 3rd spot, the only German in the top 5, it's Bayern Munich with 634.1 million. On the 2nd spot, we have Real Madrid with a whole turnover of 740.9 million. And then on the top spot is FC Barcelona with 715.1 million euros. So, the corona pandemic has left its mark on the financially strong football clubs. According to calculations by the auditing and consulting firm Deloitte, the 20 top clubs with the highest turnover achieved total revenues of 80.2 billion euros in the 2019-20 season. That was 12% less than in the previous season, when a record high of 9.3 billion euros was reached. So the main reasons given for the decline were lower media revenues, minus 23%, and the extensive loss of matchday income with minus 17%. So leave a comment what you think about a second of Frank Lampard and Thomas Tuchel taking charge. Please subscribe and have a lovely week. Bye bye.